Hi everyone, thank you for selecting another one of my videos. I am your therapist, Wynn, and I'm here to talk to you about something that I have grown to love myself, something that I often recommend to my clients to help them when they're dealing with emotional and mental health concerns. So I totally get it, right? So clients come to me all the time, people ask me all the time, and they're trying to find something that works. And you're just not really sure, like, what do I do? How do I figure this out? What's the first thing that I can do, once I leave your office to kind of get my feelings out and to express myself a little bit more? Well, I want to tell you guys, whether you're suffering from just stress, frustration, work-life balance, depression, anxiety, an eating disorder, bipolar, things like that, journaling may be a benefit to you. All you need is a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. So listen up for how to do it and why it is helpful for those of you that are just starting out. Today's topic is how and why to journal for beginners. For my new viewers, this channel focuses on ways to address mental health concerns from a therapist perspective. That's your girl. I give you tips, tools, and techniques that you can apply to your daily life. If you like what you get here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified when my new videos are dropped. So why journal? Why is it even important? Why should I do it? Well, let me tell you a little bit about why I do it. So I feel like journaling has been a very relaxing exercise. It allows me to take some time out. It allows me to slow down, compose myself, gather myself together, gather my thoughts, and kind of spill out. It's a little bit more of a visual thing. You actually sit down, you have yourself in place, and you actually spill out onto the paper. I love doing that. That is something that I find very relaxing, and so you may find it relaxing as well. So just think about that. I also think that it's very expressive. Right, you can say some of the things that you would never say out of your mouth onto a piece of paper. That's why a lot of people like to keep their journals or diaries, as they're sometimes called, very private. Keeping these notes and things like that to yourself, but allow you some space to just kind of get expressive and creative. It's very therapeutic to be able to release those emotions, get them off your chest, get them out of your mind, clear your thoughts, clear your head, and things like that. So releasing those emotions as often as possible. I recommend doing it once a day. Some people like to do it more than once a day, but it's totally up to you. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. I also think that it's really important to get to know yourself a little bit better. As you continue to do this and you exercise that muscle of writing over and over again, you get to learn so much about yourself. I really think it's important to be able to do this and to exercise that by just getting to know yourself a little bit better and doing some internal reflection. Internal reflection can be very helpful in the self-awareness piece and just getting to know you and who you are. It also helps to reduce stress, and writing about all of these different emotions like I was talking about earlier and expressing those things as much as you possibly can. When you're feeling happy, write. When you're feeling sad, write. When you're feeling irritated, write. When you're feeling frustrated, write. When you feel stressed, make sure you write. Those times are the best times to just release those feelings and all that pent up and bottled up emotion and things that you're feeling. Also, writing brings clarity. When you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm confused. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what's happening. What happened with that situation? How did that conflict start? What did I say? What did the other person say? Write it down. Write those things down. It can help you understand a little bit more about what you were thinking and also about what you were feeling during that time. It can also help you to resolve some conflicts that you may have had with somebody else. It can help you problem solve. As you're writing these things out, your mind gets clearer. The more you write, the clearer you get, especially with practice. So take your time and do this as often as you can, like I said. So another big component is, how do I journal? I get that question all the time. What everybody wants to know, the structure. You want to fit it into this box, this perfect little box. There is no perfect box, guys. I'm going to tell you. I want you to start anywhere, start somewhere, start now. Journal, journal, journal. Just write. Get out a piece of paper. I had my pen and paper I showed you guys earlier. Get out your piece of paper, get your pen, get your pencil, whatever you need, and just start writing. Also, if you want to get creative, some people use colored pens and pencils and things like that. Whatever suits your fancy, but write as quickly as you can. Do not overthink this. I want you to free your mind, free your brain. I don't want you to start thinking about, oh, it should be this long. Oh, I should be writing this, or oh, I should be writing that. Just kind of get it out. I want you to get rid of those mental blocks, especially at first. This is new for a lot of people. So take your time with it. If it helps, pick a theme. Pick some themes that you want to write about. Is it going to be about your life in the very beginning? Is it going to be about your marriage in the beginning? Will it be about your children in the very beginning? What will your beginning be? But you think about where you want to start, and it's perfectly okay wherever you end up. Begin anywhere. Like I said earlier, free form. Forget about spelling, punctuation, just write. Just sit down and start writing. Write as quickly as you can. Do not overthink this. This frees your brain up from all the shoulds and woulds and all these other mental blocks that you may have. There is no perfect structure or way to do it, even though some people will tell you, oh yes, there is. You know, this is really you, and it's unique to you, and it's how you want to do it. I've had lots of people that have said to me, I don't like to write, especially like the younger crowd. The kids say, I don't like to write. And so they don't want to. So we can do it in a different way. How would you like to do it? Do you want to do something that's audio? Do you want to do something that's visual and you can hear yourself? Some people like that. It depends on the person. So let's talk a little bit more about what to journal. Okay, friends. So what to journal? That's the question. What do I even journal about? First of all, don't think about what a journal should be. Write any and everything in your journal. I want you to write the good, the bad, and the ugly. Your journal will develop on its own, so don't worry about that. If you're still at a loss, try a few prompts, like answering questions or just describing your life. Here are a few suggestions to get you started. So I would suggest do these over 5 days, so it's 5 prompts. If you want more prompts, just message me or comment to me below, and I'll give you some more prompts. If you really like this, I can create another video about prompts. Just let me know down below in the comment section. So the 5 prompts that I'm going to give you today are, for day 1, you can choose to write about what do you want people to remember about you. For day 2, write about what keeps you up at night. That's something that I like to write about every once in a while. Day 3, where do you feel safe and loved? Day 4, what do you wish your parents did differently while raising you? Day 5, if you could be anywhere right now, where would it be? So sometimes as you sit down to write, it will be the quick release that you need. It'll be everything that you wanted it to be in that moment, and it's a calming moment. And sometimes it'll just be the beginning of getting to know who you are, what you're doing, and what you even want to express at all. I want you guys to focus on the long-term benefits. This will be a process. You need to take your time. You need to be kind to yourself as you go through this. There'll be days that you don't. There'll be days that you do. But I want you to know that over time, you'll learn to process your emotions better, just overall. You'll learn to express yourself on paper. You'll learn to express yourself vocally as you are having conversations with other people, and that's where you want to be. So continue to write as often as you can. Like I said, you know, you can take time out in the mornings, you can take time out in the evening, but journal writing is a wonderful and amazing, cathartic, therapeutic process. When you think you are done and you can't write anymore, take your time and write a couple more sentences, and I promise you'll get some more out. Take your time, you know, try to write at least 5 minutes. I like to use a 5-minute timer. Sometimes I use 7 minutes. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because the time goes by so quickly. You'd be surprised. You will find yourself going over just because, oh my gosh, I just have a little bit more I want to write. Whatever you decide to do, make it your own, make it unique, make it a wonderful time for yourself, make it a self-care part of your process. Okay guys, so my time is up for now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified when my new videos are dropped, and that's every single Monday. So thank you again for watching. I'm wishing you all the health and wellness today and beyond. Be kind, take care of yourself and each other.